ready, Jane?
I'm ready.
Okay.
응답하라 여친. Go to the in to the 시.
Pak to the kyung to the chu. Ooh, I did it. I went chu.
Right on beat.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I do the
you
thing.
wait a beat.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and now you do the finger point at the last. Boop. Got it. Nailed it. Only after what, like 10 episodes? Better late than never.
Well, this was inspired by the
Extraordinary
Attorney Woo drama.
Yes.
Which was, I think that was last summer already.
Wow, time
Yeah.
flies. And you didn't even finish it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I did finish it.
Oh, you did
But I
finish
didn't
it.
watch the entirety. I watched the beginning and then like parts of the middle and then the end because I was...
You know what? That's how you... So Korean dramas can become so obsessive.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I will watch the ending.
Mm-hmm.
So then I don't have that urge.
That's such
Isn't that smart?
That is very
I mean, you
smart.
ruin it for yourself.
Yeah.
But you're like, you know
do
what?
I want to see how we
Yes.
got to this point? Nah, I'm good. Or,
But when it gets like, when you get so obsessed, you're like, because we're mothers now. And
our time is precious.
Yeah, we do not have the ability. So I'm like, I just need to know.
Yeah.
Or I won't even get into a drama unless I know it has like, okay, is it an ending that's going to kill me?
Mm-hmm.
I won't do it.
There's so many dramas that we have started and not finished.
Yeah.
Because it just fizzles out. It
Yes.
really has to have legs at the beginning.
Yes.
Like we probably know at episode 2 if this is something
it
that
has
we
to hook
continue.
you.
Yeah.
If it hasn't gotten you by episode 2. Did you watch Squid Games?
I did.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, like
some
Squid
people
Games
told
from
me.
the trailer, it's like, oh my gosh.
I was shocked that some people had a hard time sinking into that. I was immediately
getting
hooked.
into it. No, immediately hooked.
Yeah,
Immediately.
But I guess a lot of people. There were people who were like, it's too violent. I can't watch it. I'm like,
I mean, that I understand.
Yeah.
Right? If it's like, oh my God, I can't stomach it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. But
Yeah.
like, you have to admit that there was a hook.
right. And the kind of hook where like I have to know,
Mm-hmm.
and I even though it's violent, I need to like see where this goes.
Exactly.
Kind of mystery thriller
And were you let down?
with the
Squid
whole
Game.
thing.
Mm-hmm. The ending.
I wanted it to be over then and there. I don't like this like open sort of thing that they left.
Sure.
That I didn't care for.
I really, especially when it comes to dramas, because this is a new cultural thing that we have to get
hate
used to.
that.
It's cultural and
it's Western influence
it
on
is
Korean
Western
dramas
influence, the
because we never had
consumerism.
Korean dramas that continued
No.
on like this. That was
No.
the whole beauty.
Yes.
Actually, I feel really heated about it because that's the whole beauty of Korean dramas. They're
Yeah.
so good because they're one and done.
Yeah.
But when you drag on a series, that's
Mhm.
where they die.
Yep.
A horrible death. Like
Yep.
Walking Dead, 20 seasons, 20 spinoffs. It's too much. I hate
It's too
it.
much. They did this with oh my gosh, it's not called. Is it called Love and Marriage? Love, Marriage, and Divorce?
Yes.
Or
Penthouse.
Penthouse.
Ugh.
They did it with Penthouse, where it got very, very campy, outrageous, and like a horrible.
Everybody came back from the dead.
Yes, everyone. Nothing was as it seemed.
Yeah, the first season was immaculate, the rich, the
Yes.
luxury, but literally, like at the end,
Mhm.
it was a clown show.
It was. That's an example of a drama that hooked me immediately, and then was just you lost me.
Now
You
you're
lost
just like,
me.
oh, this is comedy.
Yes.
This is pure like.
It was comedy.
It just got too. Oh
It
my
was.
God. Do you remember when that guy came out with dreads?
Mhm. Ellen, that was, I literally, my husband and I were watching, I was like, I can't do this. I said, this is where I draw the line.
This is 2023.
You can't, are you serious?
This Korean man, they
And
dressed him up like Little John.
This man
fake
should have
tattoos.
known, because I think he's
Americanized.
American, so he should have
Yeah.
known.
Oh yeah. I was like, where did you get this dollar store
gosh.
hair?
I
was
was
so bad.
scouring TikTok. Why is nobody talking about this?
I think
Because are we just gonna?
it was so
let
embarrassing.
this
You know what?
be?
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to just pretend I didn't see. Oh, it was
Mhm.
just so. It was horrifying bad.
It was
if secondhand
horrifying. It was
cringe was a
horrifying.
person, it was that character.
It was horrifying.
Oh,
That I haven't watched beyond that episode.
I did watch the rest of it, and they
But
did
it actually
apologize,
finish? Okay.
or they cut it out quickly after. But it was like,
Did it end after season 3?
did it end?
You
after
don't even
season- I don't
know.
even know.
I know, because
it's
it
a
probably
blur.
got-
After season 1, it
Exactly.
became quickly a blur.
Yeah. All
Because
the
it was
characters.
so redundant.
It's like everybody has a twin
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
a doppelganger.
They came back 20 times.
No.
They burned
Yeah.
alive and then somehow still got away with it. It was just bizarre. I love One and Done. That is the beauty. Is Glory going to come back? I hope
don't
the fuck
think it
not.
needs to.
Yeah, I think it had perfect.
So
they
Song
go
love
on.
interest. So it's maybe.
No, I
you
really
think?
feel like they did a good
Yeah,
close
I
out
don't
there.
think. I don't think
They
it
better
needs
not.
to.
They
Yeah.
better not.
Yeah.
I think Song Hye-kyo would not agree
They
to
better
another
not.
season. Song Hye-kyo? No. But what was your first Korean drama, first ever, that like made you feel things?
Oh my gosh. It was when I was in 7th grade and it was Star in My Heart.
별은 내 가슴에. What year was that? You were in you remember?
I remember because we still had that. I watched it at my friend's house because we would always watch her mom's videos, VHS tapes.
1997. You were in 7th grade?
1997. I was in 7th grade.
Wow.
After school, I would go to my friend Lisa's house and we would pop in the new VHS that we got from the corner store.
Yes.
In the black plastic
You'd
bag.
rent for $1.
Yep.
Mm.
And then, oh my gosh, we would pause scenes when the lead actor, what is his name? Anjeuk. So Anjeuk is on screen and we would pause the VHS tape, except it's not clean. It's like lines on the TV. Then we would get our camera, like we had a disposable camera and we'd take a picture of it. So that we could have a printout. And I had that photo of him like in my binder.
And he had the little side swoop hanging bit.
Yeah.
And I think it was like an attachment. We ate that shit up.
Oh my gosh. And all the scenes about like the Milan fashion show, right? And the makeover scenes.
Did you watch Model after that?
No, I did not.
Oh, and that rode the wave of just like the modeling industry.
That whole era.
But mine was 모래시계, which you were.
That preceded 별은 내 가슴에. I remember this drama because that's the drama that my parents would watch after.
Yes,
my siblings and I would go to bed.
And this one was good in that it was also historical. It had the college protests, and it captivated. I'm trying to calculate. It was your 별은 내 가슴에 was 1997. This is actually only 1995. I thought it was much.
Okay, so I was not at that time allowed, I think.
What grade would you be in?
I was in 5th grade.
Oh. So 28 years ago. How old am I? I'm going to 42. Shut up. We have our wonderful producer who laughs at everything we say. We know we're doing a good show. Okay, I was 14.
Okay.
So I was
that's
old
the
enough.
Age. That's the age because you're,
So you never watched it?
I never watched. I think I probably watched parts of it with my parents when they happened to be watching.
Okay.
When I was in the room. But my husband, you guys are.
We're the same age.
Yes.
He knows.
He knows and loves 모래시계.
Iconic. I watched and I felt things during 별은 내 가슴에 too, but 모래시계, oh my God. I thought I would cry myself to sleep because there's a bodyguard. The fucking bodyguard. And if you felt things for the idea, I don't know when the American movie Bodyguard came out, but it sort of has that sentiment. Like this man is just supposed to protect you, but somewhere along the line he falls in love. And he was the second lead. This is my first second lead syndrome. Second lead male syndrome. It started.
You always fall for the second lead.
Yeah. Not always. Okay. Not always. But I think this is, in all Korean dramas, this dude has to be the number one second lead.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Drama exemplary. And he's Lee from Squid Games.
Okay.
He's the main guy from Squid Games. And somebody made on TikTok like, oh, all these men in Korea that like they age so fine and da-da-da. And somebody put him in the category of these hot men, right? And some kids were like, ew, that old man from Squid Games? Ajoshi from Squid Games? Yeah. I was like, you have no idea. This was a thirst trap. Have you heard of this new Korean drama, Celebrity?
Dude.
Did you watch it?
We just finished it. Did you watch
Okay,
it?
I didn't even watch. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
I
want
Actually,
you to watch
no.
this.
I watched it all through TikToks.
Oh my god.
And now I have to. That's another way to solve your. You know how like when you're too antsy.
Sure.
If you watch it through TikToks,
You can find everything on TikTok.
Oh, exactly. So I got the synopsis.
Thank you, kind person. Who
Yeah,
uploaded
I
that.
watched the whole series through TikTok clips, right?
Yes.
But that man, the
Uh-huh.
lead character,
Uh-huh.
that was Lee Jung-jae in The Bodyguard. That's exactly
I
how he
see.
looked like. And weren't you hot and
Yeah.
bothered by that kid? I don't know if
Yes.
he's a kid.
He looks very young.
I would say,
But
not
yes,
like
he was mushy
not
stuff.
like us pedo young.
No.
Like I mean,
Like 10 years younger than me.
okay,
young.
yeah, that's okay. When I look into the 20-year-old something kids, I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I
20
feel
is
like
too
a pedo.
young.
No, thank you.
30.
30s. Now we're entering.
He's probably
late 20s
30.
is okay.
Yeah, late 20s is okay.
Late 20s and 30s
Yeah.
is okay.
Mhm,
I'm gonna
mhm.
look up his age. How? Guess his age.
29.
I want to say 32.
Okay.
강민혁. 32.
Wow. Did
God,
you look
I'm
that
so
up
damn
before?
good.
Did you look that up before?
Yeah. Oh. No. What? Oh. Let me look at my search history. maybe I did look it up. I probably did look him up. Cause
He looks really good.
Okay, were you hot and bothered by him?
Yes, I was.
So that was Lee Jung-jae.
Uh-huh.
Imagine looking at that guy
Right.
in 7th grade. You would
Yeah.
jizz.
Yeah. Probably.
Ew, does that sound?
I'd want to pause the screen.
Yeah,
and just
there
stare.
you go. That's
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And put myself in that.
Yeah, you have
the
such
main
a
character's
wholesome upbringing.
shoes.
Look at you. You're like, I would take a picture. Like I told you, you did that. So you're right. We are. This is how iconic you are. You're so wholesome, and I'm all like, I will jizz. This is why we make sense though, because you laugh at all the shit I say,
Uh-huh.
even through your discomfort. I love you for
There's
it.
no discomfort. There's,
Yes.
you bring out a different side of me.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is all good.
Mhm.
We get to see, and I try to act more like a lady when I'm around you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is me. You're like, this is you
this
trying?
is how you think.
This is you trying? Wow. Imagine what I would be. No, we don't need to imagine that. But yeah. So,
Celebrity was an interesting one because, and I want to know from some of our listeners if they've watched that, because we're in this digital age. It's about social media influencers in Korea, which is I don't think I could ever.
It almost
ever.
has like a Black Mirror feel to it, right?
Right.
Like
right.
And I stopped watching Black Mirror.
I've never watched it.
Never?
No. Is it an HBO series or was it
Netflix?
Netflix. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen it.
You need to watch one. It's okay. I don't think I've. Well, actually, no. This new season, you know what? I think they've taken the feedback that it's so. I couldn't sleep.
Chilling, very chilling,
but so grotesque.
Oh,
Not in a violent way,
mm-hmm.
but like the idea of what people are willing to do for fame or media or
Mm-hmm,
and one of there is on season 1 an episode that everybody talks about that it's like did you ever watch Old Boy?
No.
You never watched Old Boy? What kind of Korean are you? Old Boy! Why, Jane?
Because I distinctly remember when it came out and my parents were very
how
bothered.
old were you?
I think
But
I
you
was
were in college, no?
I was a junior in high school or a senior in high school.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't think I should watch it at that time.
Absolutely.
Many, many years later, my husband says, "Oh no, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't.
It's protected, but also is that misogyny? You can handle your shit,
Yeah.
Jane.
Oh yeah, he knows I can.
Yeah. No, actually,
I just never had a desire,
it's such
but
a mind fuck.
Yeah,
That's what it is. There's
I don't
the word,
like those
mind
kinds
fuck.
of movies.
It makes you
Very disturbing.
Yes, very disturbing, but it's done in a way you don't see it coming. And I appreciate
know.
movies like that.
Yeah, maybe I can handle it now.
I think so.
Yeah.
With time,
Mhm.
like, especially when something looks outdated, it
Sure.
takes the edge off a little bit. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but
Yeah.
it does.
I
but
would agree with that.
that movie fucked me up for a good while.
Yeah.
And I could not. Why did we even get on this
There's
topic?
another movie that fucked me up for a while.
What?
I watched it in 10th
the
grade.
Devil. I saw The Devil. Have you
I
seen
Saw
that
the
one?
Devil? No, is that a Korean one?
Yeah, that's a
What's
Korean
the
movie. I
Korean
saw The
title?
Devil. That's the title.
I Saw the Devil.
Oh, you mean like literally?
Yeah.
Let me see. Now it makes me. You never watched I Saw the Devil?
No, I never.
That will also fuck you up.
Another
If you
one
would
is
like to be
The
fucked up.
Wailing. The Wailing.
The Wailing. Oh,
The
I did.
Wailing.
Did I watch that? I debated, and I think I didn't watch that.
Terrifying. That was terrifying.
Like,
That was terrifying. We lived in Michigan at the time. And this is like a horror movie, like one of those classic Korean horror films. And my mom loves psychological thrillers, and she was visiting
that's
us.
me and her. Me and your mom could have
You
a
guys
movie
would
marathon.
Yeah, she loves growing up, she liked Alfred Hitchcock. Like, she loved those kinds of movies. And she suggested we should watch this. This was when she was visiting. The Wailing. And my sister was also in town, and we're all watching it. And in our living room in Michigan, we had a sunroom that was a bay, and we had no window coverings, and it just looked out into the yard, the woods.
It must have been. I didn't watch it, but I know what it is. I think it's like the English American version of like The Witch, or like Midsommar.
Oh,
that kind of
no. Yeah, I mean,
did you watch Midsommar?
I didn't watch Midsommar. I watched like little bits and pieces, but it's not. But yes, there is like spiritual elements to it. It's like the devil makes a cameo, and
there is a devil.
It's one of those, you know what really messes me up?
Yeah.
It's when it's
Kishin.
Oh, well, Kishins, yes, like
Kishins
ghosts
and
the
long
spirits. There's a Kishin in there. Okay, but what really messed me up was that the Kishin was not the devil. The terrifying figure was not the villain. It was like
the mom.
Yeah, it's like it's not the mom, but like
the dad.
I don't want to ruin it, but it's that kind of thing where it's like the unexpected,
the reveal.
Exactly.
That twist.
That messed me up. The twist.
That's old boy like.
Up. Okay.
That's the reveal.
Okay. It was masterfully done,
but you
I
can
had
appreciate how good it is.
I could appreciate it for the
Would
work
you
that
have
it was.
said, I wish I never watched that? Think hard. Because
I mean, for a week, Ellen, my husband and I were so terrified. We were holding hands in bed, like Hansel and Gretel. Like, we were scared. Okay, he was just as scared as I was, and I could not go down.
Oh my god!
I could not go
down
to watch it to the basement without him, and vice versa. He like, we had to go down to the basement together.
Wow. Now I have to watch it. Now it's a challenge. I'm going to watch it and report back to you.
It's a good summertime movie because, like, I used to always, as a kid, I remember my parents would watch so many Korean horror dramas. And they said that's because in Korea it's so hot and you need to watch scary things to, like, give you that chill. Is that a thing? They were like, that's
no,
why.
That's not a fucking thing.
Are you sure? Because they said that's why there's so many Kishin movies
Korean
in the
way
summer.
to justify
because it's like,
watching terribly horrifying movies.
Gosh,
that's so funny.
I watched so many things as a kid that messed me up, and I could not sleep in my room with the lights out with the door closed for years.
Kishin's fucked me up. The Grudge, not the American version. That didn't fuck me up. But the Korean version.
Oh, I didn't watch the Korean version.
The Korean version.
No, I can't do that.
The Korean horror movies, there's an art to it.
Mm-hmm.
Korean horror movies are subtly, more quiet.
Subtle. Exactly. It's more like it could be one scene.
Yeah.
One scene and with no words.
The music is like, in American movies, like, dun, 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 dun.
American, all that is like startle.
Yeah.
Startle and loud
Everything's
sounds.
a jump scare.
Yeah,
but
jump
in Korean
scares.
movies, like, ding, ding, ding. And then the camera pans and she's like, yeah. And then it just goes black. And you're like, no!
It's a look,
yeah.
Right? It's
and it haunts you. It haunts you.
That's what I'm saying is, like, I watched The Wailing once and I still remember.
Would you say the most horrifying movie?
Because in recent memory, I don't often willingly go into a horror movie.
Yeah.
And this one stayed with me for years.
But see, I hate it. I hate it.
But you appreciate it?
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And that's how I felt about
very-
Black Mirror, one of the
Okay.
episodes there. I was like, I can't.
So celebrity, I would say. So you did you watch most of it on TikTok?
What?
Celebrity Korean
yes.
drama.
Yes, I know what happens, the whole thing.
Okay.
Is there going to be a season 2? There looks to be.
Really?
Oh, wait,
I don't
it
see that.
ended?
I don't-
It ended?
It did end.
Oh, okay.
don't
Maybe I didn't
think
watch.
that
Did
there's
the
a
guy and the
new-
girl end up together?
I think it's implied that they do.
Wait, but I saw him dead. Not dead. Hospitalized.
Right.
He comes
right.
back from
He
that?
Comes back.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Nobody ever
Dies.
Dies,
I
right.
mean, okay. So maybe I will watch it now that the thrills. I need to, because of my anxiety, I need to watch things with the edge taken off. I realize that now. And
Yeah.
it's unfortunate I have to spoil shit for myself, but it's better that way to me.
that, yeah.
Because otherwise, the whole day I'll be like, I need to know what happens in the next episode. And the kids will be like, Mom, I need cheese. Shut up. I need to know what happens in the next episode. And it makes me a terrible mother. So that's how I
can't watch things. So my friends will watch dramas during the day. I can't do it during the day.
Oh, I can't get anything done then.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
One,
you would not get anything done.
Yeah.
But 2, I associate it so much with my wind down time that I can fall asleep immediately after watching like one episode.
Oh my God, I cannot. I keep thinking about what's gonna happen. I need to.
So I look forward to it. I'm like, oh, I want to see, but then I'm gonna
You
sleep,
have
and then I have
such
something to
good
look forward
control.
to.
You know what I have to do? I have to watch the beginning of the next episode and end it on a lull.
We will often do that. We will
Yeah.
often do that if it's like such a cliffhanger or like
You have
you're dying to
discipline.
know. But it's I don't know that it's discipline. It's just our routine. And it's like I gotta sleep now, or else I'll be too amped.
Yes.
And I can't.
I'm already
know.
too amped.
Yeah. But yes, celebrity. I think it's an interesting commentary on today's age.
Now I
where
need to.
everybody can be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody can be somebody on social media. And that's kind of the theme. And it just made me kind of feel icky. I took it as a cautionary
Yes.
tale.
Yes.
As people who do this.
Yes.
Right?
Don't
As people
get
who
sucked
engage
into it.
with
Yeah.
followers, and often you're engaging with people you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? But taking it too seriously.
Right.
Taking yourself
It
too
can't be
seriously,
your whole
taking those
thing.
interactions too seriously, and making that your whole thing. Sure, it can lead to opportunities.
But there have been so many burnouts right now.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people crash and fall. Like this comic that I don't know if you saw, Ashley Gavin. She's like super blew up on TikTok overnight. But like now it's because everybody's looking to be that viral sensation.
Yeah.
And when that drives you, you lose your touch with humanity.
That's a really high bar. I mean, because once you achieve that or hit that, you have to maintain that.
Yeah, and nothing lasts forever.
No.
And I think, you know what? I think that is why I'm really glad that I found social media at the age that I am.
Yes.
Because we have a sense of grounding with our families, with like our friends. We had a whole life before social media. And we're anchored in that.
Yes.
And I worry for the young kids.
Yeah.
Because this is all they know.
Right.
They didn't know a life before digital era.
Right.
And I think if you came up from that, it's really hard to separate reality.
That's so true. Matthew McConaughey, I just saw a post from him today. I think his son turned 15, and their gift to their son was finally allowing him to have his own social media.
Wow.
And they were very nervous. It was him and Camila Alves talking about it. It was a very cute video greeting.
How old?
He's 15.
Wow.
And they said all of his friends already have social media, and he's the last one to get it, but this was their promise and their gift to him for his 15th birthday. They're so like, cute. He knows who he is now, and
we trust him.
Yeah, we trust you.
Huge.
And so, happy birthday on social media, and it was like a shout out. It was very sweet. But it got me thinking about our kids. They'll soon be of age where they're going to be asking about
I'm gonna fight
phones and
I'm gonna fight
social media,
fight.
And they already know that we're on it, right?
Know.
So it's
Why
like, what
you're
could,
on it, Mom?
What could be
it
so
seems
bad?
like a hypocrite.
Yes.
I know.
So those are things that are on my mind as I'm, continuing to do social media and also raise kids. And
let's just rent an RV and just throw our phones away and drive off to the distance and live as hobos.
I'm down.
You're like, I don't love you that much. All right, everybody, remember, email us.
Yes.
ReplyYC.
Reply at replyYC.com.
Reply at ReplyYC.
Yes.
See? Jane's the one with all the details. This is why we work.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, signing off.
Yep. Reply.
YC.